Hello viewers and subscribers from around the world. Today we are going to talk about something very interesting. In fact, we are going to clarify that the Kukis are neither refugees nor foreigners in India, Burma and Bangladesh through Zalengam media. To begin with colonial regime in Indian subcontinent upon different princely states, in present-day Manipur context, those British officers who learned Kuki language were granted an allowance of Rs 1,000 each, which was a great amount of the time in 1922. The Chingburois or masters of the hills of Manipur can be proven through historical Kuki rebellion of 1917 to 1919, locally termed as Anglo-Kuki War. The Anglo-Kuki War's epicenter was Chaasat, now known as Chasat, in Kamsong district, Manipur. Among the 11 Kuki chief warrior leaders from Manipur who were imprisoned in Andaman and Nicobar Island, cellular jail for 3 to 4 years on 18 December 1919, mention may be made of Pu Lukhumang, also known as Pache, the chieftain of Chaasat, a fortified wooden fortress of HAOKIP chieftainship dynasty. Another warrior chiefs were Pu Chengzapao, a Kuki Raja of Si Aisan, Cycle subdivision of former Senapati district, Pu Enjakhup Kholho of Thengzang, Pu Khotinthang Sitho of Zampi, Pu Heljason of Loibol, Pu Mangkhoon of Tingkai, Pu Lunkholal of Chingzang, and General Tintong HAOKIP, Chief of Laizang, now known as Tamenglong. Kuki Conclave of Lonpi, also known as Mombi of Chapikarong in Chandel district, was the first fortified wooden fortress of Kuki warriors commanded by Pu Ngulkhup HAOKIP, burned down on 17 October 1917 by the British forces. Another conclave of Kuki warriors from South District, which was Songpi, now called Churachandpur, where Loikhai, Henglip, Hingtam, Gotengkot, etc. There was also many other conclaves in Burma, and it is imperative to put up in a nutshell. Apart from Manipur, another 11 Kuki chief warriors from Burma were later shifted to Andaman and Nicobar Island. This is the post-colonial era and post-independent India. By the end of December 1919, all Kuki conclaves were burned down one after the other in all the sectors of whole Manipur Hills, Upper Burma sector, northern sector of Atibung, region of Nagaland, North Kachar, and Karbi Anglong areas. In the 3 consecutive long-year war, all household articles, traditional assets, domestic cattle, and food grains were either destroyed or burned down. Tens and hundreds were killed and many injured. Hundreds of Kuki warriors were captured alive and leaders were sent to jail, and others being used as portals till Second World War. Then, finally on 15 August 1947, India was granted independence and then Burma the next year in 1948, respectively. Kukis were completely suppressed socially, economically, and politically across India, Burma, and Bangladesh. It is sad but worth mentioning that during those 3 long years of war, some Kacha Naga villagers were victims from both sides. In post-independent India, on 22 March 1956, NNC set up its Federal Government of Nagaland, in short FGN. It also formed the Naga Home Guard NHG and hoisted its republic flag on 23rd of March. Those NHG cadres deployed in Manipur were intolerant towards innocent Kuki villagers and chiefs by collecting taxes, ransoms, and domesticated animals. To brief, It was on 31st January 1980 that National Socialist Council of Nagaland (NSCN) was born out of NNC on ideological differences, which was again further divided into NSCN-K and NSCN-IM on 30th April 1988. On the other side, in the same line, the Kuki National Front (KNF) and Kuki National Army (KNP). The first two Kuki militant groups to defend victim Kuki people from NSCN-IM's atrocities were formed only in the year 1988 and 1989 respectively. Data sources found in the book The World of Kuki People 2018. From 1956 to 1966, within a span of 10 years, Naga militants or NHG assassinated 57 Kuki chiefs and leaders, of which 4 were from Nagaland state, 2 from Manipur, mostly from Ukhrul district, and Senapati, Tamenglong, and Tengnoupal district respectively. Another data found in a book Zalengam, The Kuki Nation 1988 recorded, the number of Kuki villages uprooted by Naga militants or NHG from 1956 to 1968 was 64 villages, of which 21 villages were from Tamenglong and 6 from Senapati, 2 from Tengnoupal district respectively. This systematical uprooting of Kuki villages one by one within a period of a decade by Naga Home Guard militants sought refuge in other safer Kuki-dominated regions. Those villages from Ukhrul district which were eliminated systematically are very close by to Burma's Kabo Valley, locally known as Kangmang Pai, Kuki inhabited during the Kodomi Operation 1967 in Burma. An alarm was raised by Burmese military junta government of continual influx of Kukis from adjoining Manipur state of India into Burma. To control Kukis' entry from adjoining territory of Manipur into Burmese territory of Kangmang Pai, the Burmese government launched an eviction program on the pretext of construction for Burmese military cantonment in the name of Kodomi Operation 1967 to verify and authenticate the validity of Burmese citizenship for those Kuki settlers coming from Indo-Burma border. For the same, Colonel Tangkhul of Falam, Chin State, was deputed as the Citizenship Verification Officer (CVO) to communicate in local Kuki Chin language. In the verification process, each and every individual was asked the place where he or she and their parents and grandparents were born. Every details were recorded, and finally, all those who gave the statement that they and their parents were born in Ukhrul and Tengnoupal district of Manipur were deported in Manipur, and the rest who said he or she and both parents were born in Burma with Burmese language knowledge were retained in Burma. Indian citizens of Manipur state deported officially by Burmese government were received willingly by the government of India and the government of Manipur as well. In this regard, a relief fund was provided to rehabilitate those patriated Indian citizens, specifically Kukis from Burma who migrated to Burma from continual threats from Naga Home Guard or militants during 1950s and 1960s, the prime of Naga movement. Those patriated Indian citizens Kukis from Burma were altogether about 5,000 to 6,000 in numbers. Thus, the government of India, namely Memo number P3/9/66, got the sanction order, that is Memo number 305/G/242/UK/3845 and distributed the relief money to the Kukis on 22nd April 1967. In conclusion, It is thereby appeal to one and all to know in details the history of our state Manipur, to respect one another for peaceful coexistence. Headhunting warfare era and colonial period battles among different groups to be shunned. Half-cooked knowledge of the past and tagging particular community as refugees must be shunned by all to make our state a better place to live and let live.